To start this recipe, to make these two little electrical panels, you're gonna need your iron. We'll make 4 of them. In fact, I'll make even more. We'll make 8. And you're gonna need redstone. And essentially, what you're first gonna need is something called an enriched alloy, which is made like this. It's iron surrounded by redstone, which makes an enriched alloy. And we should get 8 from that. And then essentially, what you need to do is take these alloys and surround them in platinum, and you will get your panels. And that, in my opinion, is much cheaper, since it's much easier to find the platinum ingots than it is the. It's much easier to find the platinum ingots than it is all the materials needed for the other kind of crafting recipe. So let's see what we got here. There's an infuser. God damn it! Alright. 2 more furnaces and iron. So we can make the infuser now. Alright, let's see. We're going to have to make 2 more furnaces. Great, just enough. And finish it off with one of these, and we have our infuser. Fantastic. So, here comes the interesting parts. The infuser needs power, of course. So we're going to have to make a generator to power this. We can just place this over in the corner right now. It doesn't really matter. But now we're going to search for a generator and find out how we make one of these. So what we could potentially have done is made the coal generator, but to make the coal generator you need a motor, which means you need a piece of steel. So we're going to have to make a solar generator instead. And I've done it again. God damn it. Which means we can, this is totally possible right now. Oops. We can get all these materials fine. Let's see about this one. We need some glass panes. Sweet. So I think we're going to have plenty. Let's go downstairs to the crafting area. First thing I remember seeing is an energy tablet, so let's grab ourselves some of this gold. It needed gold, redstone, and I can't remember already. Gold, redstone, and enriched alloys, which we have. So, ooh, that was loud. Okay, well. Oh, it's starting to creep me out. There's a fucking spider. You bastard. One flaw to my house is that. Alright, well, we got our energy tablets. We also need to make solar panels, which is glass, platinum, and redstone. No chest. No idea what chest I would have put that in, if any. And I haven't, so we'll go smelt some stand while we wait for this to be done. Throw this bin to the bottom. Perfect. Alright, let's examine this one more time so I don't need to look back. We need dust. Now, how in the world do I get the dust? One would think you need to grind it. And in an enrichment chamber. Fantastic. Ah! I remember. Okay. So me being me, which is not the brightest at the moment, we will still work toward that solar panel but you can power these infusers. Quick note, I just realized this, I haven't played since the update. They've now colored these things. So these didn't used to have the little border colors around it. Very cool. But you can power these just like that. So, and what we are going to be trying to make right now is a enrichment chamber, so that we can get the dust, so that we can make the generator. Enrichment, spelled it wrong. Enrichment, there we go. Enrichment chamber. And I keep doing that. There we go. Which is requires steel. So, how to make steel? Essentially, what you first need to do is smelt coal, and that will get you an item called compressed carbon. And you're going to go to this metallurgic infuser, take the carbon, throw it in this slot here, and it loads it up. Essentially how a metallurgic confuser works is for whatever kind of alloy you're going to make, it requires a primary material and a secondary material. And the secondary material is generally tin or compressed carbon. And it combines it with your primary one to get your alloy. And the top slot here is for upgrades. So as you can see, we already have some compressed carbon. We're going to let that finish up though. In fact, it doesn't even need that much coal, so we're going to make some more of it. What you also need to make steel is something called enriched iron, which is essentially iron that has been enriched with enriched alloys, if that's it. Yeah, enriched alloys. So it's like doubly enriched iron, I suppose. So you will be using these loads throughout the game. So don't think that this is just the start. So you're going to take said alloys and place them up and down, and then iron in the middle, and this gets you enriched iron. And this is the so-called primary material that I've been talking about. And you're going to want to take that over here, load in your compressed carbon. As you can see, that thing filled up, and you throw in your enriched iron, and what do you know, your infuser's working. That is another cool thing that I was talking about all the machines found throughout Volts, is that they can be powered with redstone. So that's a plus. And as you can see, we're getting our steel dust. So very good for us. We have our steel and our bronze. So we are doing very well right now. I'm going to keep loading it up. The goods. Alright, we're going good here too. Start making those glass panes for the generator. The generator will solve most of the power issues that we're going to end up having for a while into the game, and we do not need many more than 2 stacks. Okay. And what did we need for that generator? Ah, we needed the platinum dust, which means we needed that enrichment chamber, because what the enrichment chamber does is it acts like the macerator from Tekkit, and it grinds things into dusts. So we're going to need 9 steel to get a steel block, which is enriched alloys in these control circuits again, which we can make right now. And let's get them both. Very nice. And we got 7 dust here. We start smelting these. Oh man, almost done. Almost done. Where's the last one? There's our last one. Throw it in there. We are getting closer and closer by this second, guys. Okay. Multitask. Let's see. So we have these. We need more enriched alloys. So we'll make a few more of those. Boom. 4. I believe that is all we're going to need. Fantastic. You know what? I want this process to go a bit slower. A bit slower. A bit faster. Throw that in there. Take the glass. More glass. Or split you in half even more. Throw you in there. Fantastic. Fantastic. Sehr gut.